Nah, this is just my stab at whatever the fuck they're taking. Your soul is large. It's big. So I think faith is like pieces of it. I think that's where they get the power from. I think your soul is big. See, because look, you ain't gonna just be a regular person and just get inhabited. Some shit got to go down. Motherfucker gotta break you. They gotta put your soul in turmoil. They gotta make you believe shit that ain't true. Look, if a motherfucker wanted to jump in your body, first he must be the strong man, which is your soul. Hey, I'm just saying he told us. First you gotta do that. And that's by taking everything. It's a taking process. We set ourselves up for it mostly. But I'm man, I should have been fucked up. But it's just like God put a hedge and let me see. And that's what that is. I'm not very sure what money is, but I can understand that faith can be pieces of your soul. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in the mustard seed, if you believe a mustard seed, it'd be a problem. It would. Think about it. If you didn't put it in God and you put it somewhere else, what would happen? I don't know. I can't even. I just like to be me. I don't like to feel pressure. And I wanted to catch an idea. But now I feel like I'm pressuring myself to do it. So it's like, feels weird. Like, I don't know what I expect. I don't know. Dang, this shit might turn into some other shit. I know I don't expect myself to know everything, so I'm just piecing it together like other people do. Money gotta be something. People do too much for it. It runs all of life. I mean, loyalty don't require money. Truth don't require money. There's a lot of stuff that don't require money. They don't seem to be functioning in life, though. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I couldn't say no more than that. It's weird. The very things that God say seem to be the things that are disappearing. Hey, man, I'm telling you, like any other thing in life, boy, you ain't gonna miss it till it's gone. You ain't gonna miss it till it's gone. And I'm telling you, you might not want to let this package go. For real, because it ain't enough trust and love in the world, dog. It ain't enough to go around. Niggas is hiding that shit. No, grow it. They don't even think like that no more. If you like oranges, grow them. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. It's easier said than done. But I do not understand why we don't. Because I don't see how the world gonna make it without love. Do you know what we would turn into without love? To be continued. I'm telling you, man, that shit gonna look like goddamn the boards around. They be killing bitches in the street and motherfuckers will be sanctioning the shit. Yeah, I think they just misunderstand God. None of the ones you kill. Man, trust me, everybody wanting to stone this motherfucker. If you had a disrespectful child, that don't mean he stays at the house. That nigga go out and be disrespectful to everyone. And rather than have a bully, they kill his ass. I mean, if you explain it like that, it makes sense, don't it? He was bullying them, so they killed him. Disrespectful just don't end it, man. It don't just end that talk. There's a lot of actions you can do to be disrespectful. It ain't just a motherfucker's talking to you. No, they just outright physically, they disrespectful. When they talk, they disrespectful. They just these motherfuckers. And rather than have a bully, they killed this motherfucker. You just understand it. You be mad at the child like, no. If I'm being bullied and this motherfucker bully me, what am I supposed to do? Tail? I understand. They ain't looking at it from a society standpoint. In their souls, they feel like I'm tired of being bullied. I'm tired of being oppressed. And they kill that motherfucker. Now, does it sound better that way? They get fed up and then they shoot your asses. That's what real is. They didn't put it in nobody else's hands. I mean, we look at them like they crazy, but they the one that was getting oppressed. And we did nothing. You gotta say, telling is some other shit. And man, in black families, your mom gonna tell you, you ain't gonna do too much snitching. They don't go for that. Why? Because they understand that a motherfucker can use that to their advantage, so they don't let them use it. Because you want to get even with this motherfucker, you want to tell him. But it's a building skill within in siblings. That's why they don't. They don't allow all that snitching. You finna both. If you want to tell, both of y'all finna get your ass whooped. I ain't gonna let you use that method of fuckery. I still would investigate it. And you still a father. You still you know what I'm saying, that. But most of the time, it's just one trying to get at the other. And that's why they don't do it. See, things I didn't know, I now know. That's why that is. Because kids are really manipulative. If they think they can get away with what they want, they gotta try it. And that might be hurting the other motherfucker. You don't want to respect. No, what I'm saying is, if ultimately God is going to need loyalty, you wouldn't want to breed them like that. For real, snitching is not good. If you understand why snitching was created, then you probably understand more. This is motherfuckers. This wasn't always just in the streets, man. This shit was like all in the Black Panthers and shit. Because if you tell the white people what we're doing, they're gonna know. So they had a big rule like that. That's really, it don't come from the hood. I wouldn't say it ain't about black people. Anybody that is going to try to mount a defense about anything can't have their business out there like that. And that's why it's shunned, even from here, even from me. You gonna tell on me, really? But I thought we was realer than that. But real, I mean, that's how. I mean, I understand. Some ways you can't get out of this shit, but it's just like real nigga rules don't respect that shit, bro. But I understand. And boy, if you don't like the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Get out. I got out. I left. Man, I can't be knee deep in the hood. I'm not these motherfuckers. But I ain't finna tell on them. But I just understand I ain't these motherfuckers. I understand where it comes from and why it is. If I created an organization or a team, I wouldn't want it in my shit. I don't know. I just gotta be honest about it. If you was really doing something for God and Satan didn't know, would you want him to? No, because he's gonna try to foil it. It's just real truth. Snitching is something everywhere. They running it behind safety, but we used to do that. They used to run drugs because they weren't gonna let anything happen. When nobody sex trafficking our ass, I bet you that. Because nigga put a hole in your head. True enough, we had addiction and shit that we overcame as a people. Take a second and think about that. I ain't never seen so many. That's a joy. As a people, we just said, nah, we ain't fucking with that no more. Crack slowly decline. Just ain't fucking with it. Every now and then I hear motherfuckers. Most of them old. As a people, I got to give black people a hand clap for that. I don't think people do that. But I got to give black people a hand clap for that. As a people, not an individual. A people, they just said, we're done with that. I got to give them credit for that. I don't know how it happened, I couldn't tell you. But as a people, we just walked away. And if you look at it, most crackheads are old. It ain't gonna be a problem after a while. And then What do you see? You see white people coming in with the goddamn narcotics. Well, not narcotics. It's I don't know what the fuck is killing the motherfuckers like a motherfucker. Opioids. You do it everything to say your people. You send our people to jail. That is so wrong. Hey, that wasn't that long ago. Reparations. Man, of course they deserve fucking reparations. Are you gonna give them motherfuckers reparations? Fuck no. Hey, look at it like this, black people. What can really how can you pay that back? You can't. That shit's monumental. I don't think you can ever pay that shit back. I don't think it's no amount of money that's gonna relieve your pain. I really don't. If you want some, you can go for it, but these are the same people that reneged on every fucking deal it was. So it's up to you to believe the lie. That just every deal it was, they reneged on. So me personally looking at history all the way to now, I don't think you're gonna get it. Should you fight for it? Yeah, if it occupies your mind and your time, fuck yeah. But in all honesty, they ain't gonna give it to you. They just ain't. Nobody said the world was gonna really, really be destroyed. He was gonna put fire all over that shit. That's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna burn everything and scorch everything on it. But all the gold, all the money will still be in the same spot. For real. Same thing he did with the water. He cleansed the world. He did it again. Exactly. Both heaven and fucking earth gonna get cleansed. I don't know. He got his reasons. I think because blood been spilled, sins are all over it, so he just don't like it. You gotta remember, you don't like sin. What is that? It's really just disobedience if you had to break it down. That shit broke out in heaven as well as on earth. So you feel like he need to cleanse. Right. I ain't gonna tell him he's wrong. That'd be a fool's errand. Hey, look, God is so good. He listen. I believe he would. But you're gonna fail by the simple mistake. Angels, they came down here. You think they want to do a bad job? No, they want to do the good job. They want to come back and be like, God, I did that shit. Well, what happens if they fail? That's the devil. If I don't understand. If I was in a good place, see, that's why you gotta appreciate what you got. For real, if I was in any kind of place like the devil was, this nigga was the shit. That's why he was able to do so much damage. This nigga took a third. Woo! That's quite a bit. God wouldn't even worry. Like, that shit's like a sentence. God wouldn't even worry. Next time when Jesus died, God say, sit right there. And I'm going to solve this little problem in heaven. You've done enough. And you got to respect that. That is so real. This nigga just died for you. Like, seriously, in all of mankind. And he like, man, you done enough. Sit right there. I got the rest of this. What do you hear next? Well, the devil has been cast out of heaven. And they say, be careful, humans. Well, they threw him right there. He been working ever since. I see we go back in knowledge. See, like, they acting like they're bringing the knowledge out. Oh, yeah, there's different dimensions. And bitches already knew that. You told us we was crazy. No, all your ancestors knew that shit. Well, they serving the right one is the question. But they all knew it. You trying to act like you invented the shit or some shit. Or you discovered it and you didn't do any of that. Motherfuckers knew this shit. Bitch, they knew this shit 1,000 years ago. 2. They still knew it. Ain't no telling how long they knew this. But you're repackaging it like motherfuckers didn't know this. We knew if there are so-called gods. God said, I am the only God. But everyone knew there were so-called gods. It wasn't like motherfuckers didn't know. See, that's the craziest shit. God is telling you flat out, and because you did not live in that era, you don't believe him. But they repackaging the shit and telling you the same thing. I just find it funny. I ain't green. I'm very real. But I'm gonna jump off this thing. I already put 23 minutes in.